set to now. Hay making over. There's the west spreaders that don't leak on the road. Charge in action. Tuesday morning, all go. Dad's doing drying floors. John's filling the sprayer up. Andrew's already out working ground. Some more muck spreaders are coming for doing the road run. What else is happening? Dave's here. He's just warming the digger up. I'm on my way up now to show him exactly where we're doing, and I'm going to go into Liverpool to the launch of the LRNS, Local Nature Recovery Plan, I think it's called. I'll know a bit more in a bit. So, in the car key. Where's the car not open? Don't know what's wrong there. Yeah, hopefully get a bit more done today. A lot drier as well. Yesterday was just a bit tacky, but I want to get all that spread, like I said, and then we can get it drilled at the end of the week, because it's not spring barley. That's going to be skyfall wheat, which is traditionally winter wheat that you can sow later. That's why we're in a bit of a hurry to get it in. There he is. He's worked most of this now. He's just on the headlands. Should dry out nice and tidy. A little bit of a wet pocket there. Every field's got a little bit of a wet hollow, but nowhere near as bad as it was in sort of 2024 spring, but certainly a lot wetter than 2025. But he's got the organic matter on it, so that's the main thing. If we didn't have to spread that and work it in, we would have just glyphosated this and been able to direct drill straight into it, and these wet pockets wouldn't have really mattered. But that's sadly the cost of the organic matter and the fertilizer that's contained within the biosolids. Yeah, biosolids, sludge cake, black muck, it's got all sorts of different names, but essentially it's what comes from the sewage farms, gets heat treated to get rid of all the nasties and all the chemicals took out of it, and then you're left with basically just the pure black carbony organic stuff. But it's quite rich in nutrition, but it's just cost of putting it on is not cheap, because you've got to rectify the damage of putting it on and also incorporate it as well. Dave's here today. He's going to throw the bund back. I think we've got to go sort of the same width again. We've basically got to be 80 foot off that gap in the hedge that way, sort of 24 metres off the road, and then 80 foot that way, because this is where the building's going to live. So he'll have to throw that back as far as he can, which should leave us a path in here to pull that hardcore, which is the old yard, in, put some of that crushed slate on the top, then bind it with planes. We should have a pad here then to put this straw shed. So he's going to set to now, hay making over. Oh, he's backing in the corner. I was going to get a video of Andrew driving past. Yeah, this road's closed at the moment because they dug it up for a gas main. It's quite handy. See what it does with them ruts now. Typically you put your camera on him and start scratching. Got rid of the ruts though. Yeah, this is where we were coming in and out yesterday, so it's the worst bit of the field and it never gets any sun. But give it a few hours, start to grey off and maybe level a little bit more then. I just hope we've got enough hardcore from the old yard. Should be somewhere like, imagine you level that off and it's flat. Who's going to tell him that that's astroturf and it doesn't need mowing? It's quite sunny at the waterfront today.
A great pleasure for me to be able to welcome all of you here today to the launch of the Liverpool City Region's local nature recovery strategy. And I think to personally thank you and the organisations.
Bit of smoke coming out of that, isn't it?
It's the Irish berry, isn't it?
Tarbuck there, 5000 BC. They were roasting hazelnuts. Yeah. And there's something here that they found at Brookhouse when they built the motorway, but I don't know which one.
We had him talking on the story. He gave a talk at the Freeman's too.
Seagulls are plaguing all the kids eating the dinner. Back from the meeting with Bill about the local nature recovery strategy. There's the west spreaders that don't leak on the road on an icon. Yeah, they've got a road sweeper somewhere as well. So yeah, that flings it out the side. Dave's stripped the soil off and putting the hardcore in the hole now. Dust in March. What they saying, like a lion out like a lamb. Marches. Making progress. There's a Fent with another one on. 620 beast. All that's levelled off there. He's slowly working this way. We've got a bit of a pile to go again. I think he's got to get on top, and then we're going to track all this in, put the slate on it, track that in, and then put the planings on. But it's a cracking day for doing it now. And the fields that I worked yesterday, you can't really see now, it's behind that bun, but that one there, that's greyed off already. It's drying nicely in this sun. I think it's about 17 degrees now. Looks like Andrew went home for dinner on the quad track. Dropped a load of more mud at his gate. This is where Andrew went through this morning, but look how much it's dried already. See how the whole field's gone grey. And even this sticky bit in the gateway behind the trees has started to dry. So tomorrow it'll be nice and crumbly, and we'll be able to get it a bit leveler. I think we'll just do the headlands again. The rest of the field should be okay. And then, I don't know where the sweeper's gone. I don't know where he's gone for his dinner. The road sweeper's been keeping on top of the road, but he's put water down and then obviously make it sweep up easy, but we could do with him finishing his dinner, keeping on top of everything. To be fair though, running like clockwork, spreaders all going, sweepers, diggers, quad track. Yeah, spring feels like it's here. That's the side discharge in action. Again, this gateway is taking a bit of a battering, but nothing that the quad track won't sort out later. It's like the girls are getting technical weighing the hay they're giving the horses. Oscar's running the cleaner. I'm just going to get this out and get some more fert on the OSR. Going to spread this now. You can just see little yellow flowers. If it focuses, it's just starting to come in flower, so the bees will definitely be happy. This field had a cover crop in it, but now it's just starting to completely flourish. You can just see some yellow in it now, and it's starting to come to flower. There's that little tiny sort of semicircle there eaten by the pigeons, but I'll go with that because the rest of the field looks amazing. This field's definitely days off being in flower. I mean, it's been so sunny today. I reckon by the end of the week it'll look totally different. You can see yellow tinges to it already. He's just fishing them off the top for me. Oh no, it's not, it's Oscar. Swap. That's right. I was going to say, Ian loaded a wagon actually yesterday as well. He does drive the Merlots a little bit. Fill up again and back out. hopefully get it all done tonight. We're just making sure the bags aren't solid. We always give them a bit of bump on the floor, which is harder with an electric joystick than it used to be with spills. Right, sound. I'll cut a little hole and you can sort of steer it along. See if you can do it without spilling it. See if you can do it without spilling it. I just made a little hole, so it's a bit like an egg timer. Bit of lump coming out then. Want me to make the hole a bit bigger? Got about half the bag out now. Get a bit more in this video, innit? Don't let it swing too much, or you'll spin it like I did last time and someone's nicked me shovel off the side. Back to me, back to me. Oh, that's John just going past an abatement. Ah! Good job we can sweep it up easy. Just lower it down, and then slide it across now by backing up on a lock. And I'll go and find a shovel. Probably should have the weight block on now, actually. Put a bit more in than I've been putting in the last few goes. John's back from spraying off stubbles and cover crops. Look at me, none at the abatement. Another field ticked off. There's some water laying the odd sort of tram line, which is a bit annoying. It's just splashed up all over the window. But need to get it on now because it's demanding at the moment now. We've got some sun making stuff grow a bit. This is the field I nearly wrote off, the one that didn't cost me much to grow, but I'm glad I've kept it now, especially as OSR is worth more than wheat and barley at the moment. A poor crop of OSR will pay better than a good crop of wheat, and although it looks a little bit thin, there's more than a few plants, 3 plants per square metre, so it'll thicken out so you won't really even see that it's a bit thin in a couple of weeks. It's just a little bit behind the other because it was sown a few weeks behind it. I need to clean that window. It's a bit thinner here, but I think it's just behind a bit because it lies a bit wet this end of the field, but it's still, again, plenty of plants per square metre. Nice sunset. Yeah, this is thin here, but you can't see the rows, so there is a crop there. Just need to kill off the cover crop out of it so that doesn't get hold of the fertiliser first. So maybe John will get onto that once he's finished doing the roundupping of the stubbles and cover crops ready to get drilled. I'll just show you how good the UTV lights are. $7:45, completely dark outside now. Only 2 birthdays today, so I'll be quick. Charlotte Watlow, happy birthday. Andy Carroll is 40, big 40, and we're now at £112,100. Happy birthday, everyone on there and anyone else whose birthday is. Also, how are you feeling today? Let us know in the comments. I'm 85%, been a good day today. We got loads done, and it's been nice and sunny. So thanks for watching. Bye for now, and I'll see you tomorrow.